I just wanted to kind of mention this at some point during the call, and so I threw my hand up and was in no rush. A lot of people probably know, like, I'm not super NFT focused. I don't exactly like collect PFPs, that kind of thing. But yet I'm still here in the space. I'm still a huge fan of OmniFlix and the tech. And so I just wanted to do my like Timmy thing for just a moment and talk about like why I think all this is really important in the long run. And it's pretty simple. I can do this briefly. Anyone who's listened to me in a number of spaces has probably heard me at least one point say this. I've explained and tried to pitch blockchain and Web3 type stuff to hundreds of people. And I've it may not sound intuitive to people listening who are kind of veterans in Web3, but what gets through the most to people is when I explain that blockchain lets us treat digital things like they're physical. Sometimes that's the eureka moment. Sometimes it takes one more sentence where I go, in case you didn't realize, everything in all of computing and digitalness is just copying data. There's never like uniqueness. It's the reason why I could give you a CD I bought from the store back in the day. But if you gave me the album you bought on iTunes, that's piracy. And so even though I don't really care too much about like the current sort of NFT scene, although it's certainly fun, I participate at time to time. The fact that blockchain in general is making us be able to think of digital things as if they're physical, I really don't think people have thought about the long-term implications of this. For example, I'm a video editor. That's my background. There is no video equivalent to the Mona Lisa, right? There is no like single thing that is precious and priceless. The closest we might have would be original physical reels for like famous old movies. But again, it's because those are physical. And there are many copies out there, but the physical original reel is, what might be famous and coveted. Even that has gone away as things have gone completely digital. So we've actually lost a little bit of our artistic side as like a species, I think, with the advent of digital things. So people don't even think about this ever because it is simply
you real
not.
Quick, because the rest of everything you're going to say is not going to make any sense. Your basis off of NFTs is only on a digital side. There's NFTs that represent physical items right now. There's the NFTs backed by physical gold that you can turn in for physical gold. NFTs are not just art
cool,
or
but that's not my point at all, buddy.
No, but that's exactly what you just said. You've been
Okay.
talking about NFTs, that they're just PFPs or some type of artwork. And that's not what an NFT is. The definition is non-fungible token, not art.
There are things. No, listen, there are things out there that are purely digital. They don't have a physical representation, like gold, like you just said. I'm talking about something like a video, a music video, a movie, whatever, a short film, purely digital, made on a computer. The only physical equivalent is maybe an SD card or a hard drive somewhere. Those things, until blockchain, cannot be unique and special and like have that artistic value that comes from uniqueness. And now with platforms like OmniFlix and blockchain in general, they can.
Oh, I just love the phrase of, one of the key things blockchain brings is turning digital assets into, to be able to be treated like real property. I thought Tendermint Timmy's characterization there was great. Part of the project, the projects on Agoric and part of the work with OmniFlix is, and the reason why NFTs work, the reason why NFTs are useful for ticketing work is tickets are a kind of property, subscriptions are a richer kind of property that have, event tickets as part of them, the intellectual property representations of script rights and music rights and all those kinds of things. We being able to program this stuff because we have blockchain underneath and obviously programmability underneath, we collectively in Cosmos and crypto and Agoric and as a result of all this technology are able to build new kinds of property. And so OmniFlix, as I said, that's part of what OmniFlix is driving is this opportunity to build new kind of property in the event and subscription and participation space. And I think that's huge, and I agree that's one of the main reasons why all these crypto platforms are valuable. And one of the big things that's really exciting about it is being able to take digital assets and turn them into property that we can build markets in and share and participate in ownership and rewards around. So I thought that was great. I loved it, and it resonates so well with what we're doing and what OmniFlix is doing.